Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Virginia Kinkle and I am here sharing my journey about being a bikini competitor, an entrepreneur, and a mom. All right, so here I am officially 10 weeks postpartum after baby number 2, and I think it's pretty indicative of the fact that just now, 2.5 months later, I'm sitting down to finally record some content and put this together for you. I kind of had heard from people that 0 to 1 kids is hard, but 1 to 2 kids is like totally a game changer. And yeah, I will say these first couple of months of having 2 kids has totally rocked me. I think in a few different ways. Number one, we moved to North Carolina about a year ago, and we don't have family nearby. We don't know a ton of people down here, so we definitely feel like it's a little bit, we just don't have that sense of community the way we did in DC. So that's definitely a challenge. The other thing that's been hard is with our first daughter, we took, both me and Chris took 8 weeks off of work for leave and, really did minimal work. This time, I'm going to insert a picture because I think it's pretty funny. I was actually doing payroll from the hospital bed 12 hours after my daughter was born. So, I kind of joke about that, but it's tough being an entrepreneur, running your own business, not necessarily having somebody who can fulfill that role when you have a toddler and you have a newborn. And, having a toddler in the mix of having a newborn, again, just kind of different levels. So it's been really challenging. But I want to walk you through a little bit about what I've been doing. So my 3rd trimester of this pregnancy was actually pretty rough relative to my first, but just a lot of first trimester feelings of nausea, some food aversions, like I was physically getting sick. So that wasn't the most pleasant, but I got induced at 39 weeks and 5 days, and less than 12 hours after I started the induction process, my second daughter was born pretty easily. I had an epidural, but it was a pretty straightforward process. I'll go through all of that in more detail, talking about pregnancy and postpartum care in a different video. But the recovery was pretty straightforward. 5 weeks postpartum, I had my doctor's appointment and I was cleared to be able to get back to lifting. So biggest challenge postpartum for me is I worked out all throughout both my pregnancies, so I never really took time off from the gym. And having 5 or 6 weeks where I wasn't lifting and my body was physically recovering, that's the biggest challenge for me. So postpartum, getting back into it, I'm really trying to focus on being patient with myself and understanding that I took a significant amount of time off from the gym and my body's physically recovering from childbirth. So I really need to ease my way back in. So I actually decided to sign up for Dana Lynn Bailey's Summer Shred Challenge. And even though the challenge started when I was less than a month postpartum, and I couldn't even work out at that point, I wasn't even cleared to work out, I wanted it for the accountability and for something for me to focus on. So it gave me a chance to be able to challenge myself in different ways, going through exercises I don't typically do, set schemes, rep schemes I don't typically do. I definitely was not doing the workouts at full capacity. I wasn't going through the entire workout, and I wasn't going through every set and every rep, but I kind of would piece it together the way I best could. So I'll take you guys through kind of my 10-week postpartum Summer Shred Dana Lynn Bailey workouts for the week. All right, so I just got to the gym. It's a Saturday morning, but since we moved to Durham, one of the best things is we go to O2 Fitness, University Hill, and they have a kids club, which is only $10 a month for unlimited use, which is great. But it's nice because then the girls can go hang out in there and they love it. There's like coloring and toys and games, and Nikki likes to be in the little bouncy seat since she's only 2 months old. But it's definitely more of a process getting into like leaving the house, but getting into the gym these days. So like I have to get ready to leave the house probably like 15 minutes beforehand, and that's like getting everything put in the car and getting the kids packed up and getting them put in the car. Like it just becomes a lot more. Then once we get to the gym, it's getting them situated in kids club, and usually it's changing diapers, and then sometimes it's interrupting my workouts to go feed Nikki. So it can be a little bit of a process, but to me, it's worth it. Everything has its kind of cost benefit, and the cost might be, it's a little bit more of a process, but with chatty kids. But the benefit is I get to do my workouts and keep working towards my goals. So it's harder right now too, because Chris is out of town. He's traveling for work. So I'm solo doing this. Yeah, it can get tough, but life is tough, and you just kind of keep going through it and work towards your goals. All right, I'll see you guys later. A little weak, but I understand that that's part of the process. A little overwhelmed mentally, but that's part of the process. But I feel very fortunate and very thankful. I'm so glad I have a supportive husband and partner in parenting and in business. I'm so glad I have my health, that I've been able to recover pretty well. And I have two happy and healthy daughters who love each other. Watching their interactions together has been great. So it's just a step in the right direction, and I'm excited to keep the process going. I'm excited to keep you guys in the loop for fun and exciting new ventures as it relates to fitness going forward. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my Virginia V. Kinkle YouTube channel. You can follow me over on Instagram at Virginia V. Kinkle, where I upload my workouts on a daily basis, nutrition tips, kind of lifestyle stuff of how I'm managing it all. So go ahead, head over to Instagram for day-to-day stuff, but check in back here on a weekly basis for new videos. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.